So we are doing the time tracking profit sheet. Right now I am recording on my phone. I couldn't get my computer thing to work. So if my volume versus my voice isn't syncing, just bear with me here. I'm a huge fan of, messy action. It's better than no action, and honestly just getting shit done. So first thing is first, this is your time tracker sheet. When I share you the link, the first thing you are going to need to do though is go file, make a new copy, because it's not going to work for you. So file, make a copy. Okay. This is going to live in your shared Google Drive. This is the way that I've shared it over to you. Now, we want to take a really clear, detailed look at every single activity that you're doing, and we want to try and break it down into minute increments. And it comes down to honestly just being very honest with yourself about where you are spending your time, because once you realize how much time you're actually wasting doing things that maybe aren't making you money, you're going to really put a lot more time and attention into like being proactive when it comes to working. So what I've done is I've done weekly breakdowns for you. So we have doing hair, marketing planning. So if you're somebody that is just honestly like a post and go kind of person, you might not have any marketing planning. I encourage you to start taking that. Like I take 8 hours a week to do marketing planning because I'm so much more productive when I actually know what I'm doing. Marketing execution, so that would be building the actual content, editing, posting, engaging, like all that kind of stuff. And I know we are, kind of on our phone, off our phone. Do the best that you can to gauge the time. Like if you're spending, 4 hours at night when you're on the couch scrolling on TV, putting that in there. You want to be putting it in minute increments, not hourly. So if you're putting in, an hour worth of scrolling and like actively engaging, put 60, not 1 hour. Okay. So once we have all of our times lined up, I left a few extra blank items here too. So if you have like miscellaneous stuff that you're doing in your business that you're like, okay, this is something I'm doing all the time, you can put it here. Okay. So once we have all of our hourly blocks, you're going to come over to this section. Anything that is green, you are going to be putting something in there. And I'm going to actually reset that for us right now. So anything that is green, you are going to punch into. Anything that is red, you are not. So right now, the way that I have this set up, I have, so I have 8 hours set up in here. So the total time I used was 8 hours. You do not actually need to edit this one either. Sorry, that one will auto populate. So how many hours are you actively available? Meaning how many hours a month do you work on your business? Is it 40 hours a week? If so, you would take 40 times it by 4, giving you 40, 80, 120, 160. So I did do the math on that correctly. So imagine if I am generating $1,000 a month. I'm kind of looking at last month, right? Because then I can have a really clear picture. So if I'm generating $1,000 a month and I'm putting 8 hours of work into that, that means I'm making $125 an hour. Now, this is not taking into account chemical, and there are other formulas that you can use to do that, but I really want you to just be clear on like hourly, what are you charging right now? We're going to build up to being able to do chemical and, all that stuff and take that out later on. But I just want you to have that picture, because a lot of people think they're making, $70, $80 an hour. But when they actually add up all of these little things that they're doing with, marketing, answering clients, text messages, all that kind of stuff, they're taking a lot more time to do it than they think, which is bringing the hourly rate down. So keep in mind, the biggest, most important things you want to be doing in your business is income generation. So sales calls, like it or not, you are a salesperson. It is your job to sell your spots. It's your job to get the clients. You are a salesperson. It's one of the biggest mindset issues I see here in the industry. Okay. So priority number 1, sales calls. Priority number 2, doing the service, right? Like there's going to be so many other things that we want to be doing all the time, posting on social media, scrolling, like all those are great distraction theories. But if you can actively buy back your time so that you can put more time into sales calls and doing the work, you're actually going to make more money. So if you are somebody that's looking maybe to run paid ads, feel free to reach out to me. I have a great ads team that I can connect you to as well. On average, I spend $5.65 for my ad campaigns, and I know that I'm getting an average return of about $125. I do that through client tracking and CRM. So I'm here to support you guys. Feel free to reach out for any help that you guys need. And I hope this spreadsheet is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out as well.